not happy yet sad. Public strongly criticized Google boss after he teams up with the useless Harry. Prince Harry's sustainable travel initiative has partnered up with tech giant Google, it has been announced. Travelist, the global sustainable travel project launched by Prince Harry in 2019, has just gained a new major ally. As announced this week, Google has joined as partner in the coalition led by the Duke of Sussex. Travelist's mission is to identify and bring about systemic changes needed to make sustainable tourism and travel more mainstream. Before, Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex, has launched a global sustainable travel initiative, hot on the heels of criticism over his use of private jets when taking vacations. The project, known as Travelist, will work to encourage sustainable practices in the travel industry and aims to improve conservation, environmental protection and community economic development, according to a statement from Buckingham Palace. What is clear across this vast landscape is that our world faces environmental challenges of unprecedented scope and scale, said Harry in a speech announcing the initiative in Amsterdam Tuesday. These human-caused challenges often need a giant system shift to make a significant enough impact. And that is what this partnership is here to try and do. In order to do so, the independent non-profit organization based in the UK convenes with key players in the travel industry. Its partnership with Google, the organization's CEO said, will help people make more informed choices about sustainable travel. Sally Davy, the CEO of Travelist, said, "The Travelist Coalition strives to leverage its collective reach and help drive mass adoption of sustainability standards. We're excited to continue this endeavor with Google as a member of the Travelist Coalition, delivering on this unique opportunity to build positive, transformative change in travel." The Google Travel team has committed globally to helping consumers make more sustainable travel choices, and their approach aligns strongly with Travelist's collaboration principles. While Prince Harry has spearheaded Travelist, it was founded by travel giant companies Booking, Skyscanner, Trip Group, TripAdvisor as well as financial services corporation Visa. Google's chief sustainability officer said following the announcement, "Addressing the challenge of climate change requires us to find solutions at scale, and this is especially true when it comes to travel and tourism. By working with Travelist and our industry partners, we aim to build tools and technology that enable travelers and businesses around the world to prioritize sustainability." Prince Harry announced he had joined forces with travel giants in 2019, and in September that year he took part in the organization's launch in Amsterdam. At the time, he recalled how the conversation he had had with a 7-year-old boy during a royal tour of the Caribbean had partly inspired him to act on sustainable tourism. Harry, reporting the boy's words, said, "Because of your country, my country's coral reef is dying." The organization acknowledged the devastating impact the coronavirus pandemic has had on tourism in its 2021 Emergence of Travel report. In his foreword for the report, the Duke of Sussex addressed the issue. He said, "This global health crisis continues to hold many in its grip, forcing communities and nations into one of the most difficult times in modern history." He also paid tribute to all those who work and live off tourism, saying those working in and relying on travel and tourism have experienced acute hardship. He continued, "If anyone needed reminding, this has shown us just how vital the industry is to families and communities around the world." The Duke had already touched upon this in July 2020, when he joined Travelist's virtual summit to speak again about the travel industry crisis while urging its members to build back better after the COVID pandemic. Harry said in his opening speech at the summit, "Many of you joining us today rely on visitors for your livelihoods. Businesses are hurting significantly, and I've heard from some of you who are currently struggling to put food on your family's tables and make ends meet because there are no tourists and therefore no income.